Hi everyone, I'm Songyi. Today I want to talk about my personal experience on the note taking. About 3 months before, my note taking skills was very poor. My listening was poor and I couldn't get the main point from the lecture. This was my listening class note taking and you can see that my notes was very messy. I have tried my best to write out all the words that I had get from my lecture, but at the end I found that I totally couldn't understand everything I had written in my note. I don't know how to combine all the information and explain it. After a period of time follow the note-taking skill from listening class, my note-taking skill get better than before. Although I still can't write out a concise note-taking, I found out that my notes are more coherent and organized. Now, I can understand my note after I done it or even next day and next few weeks. This is because I have found out a note-taking style that very suitable for me. It is Cornell note-taking, and I love it very much. This style of note-taking was developed on 1949 at Cornell University by Walter Polk. The advantage of this note-taking style is write out the main idea and question at the left-hand side and write out the definition and notes at the right-hand side. We also need to write out the summary after we done the note. These changes make my note more systematic and easy to understand. Besides, there are also many tips I had learned from the listening class and they are so helpful. First, use abbreviation when taking note. For me, this is the most helpful way to increase the speed of writing. When the writing speed increases, we can get the main points from the lecture easily. We can use abbreviation for common words or specific words that appear many times in lecture. There are many styles to abbreviate. For example, shorten longer words to one or two syllables, leave the vowels, and use a single letter for a high-frequency word. But the most important thing is we must make a list at the end of the note. We need to point out the actual words of the abbreviation. Second, leave some space when we miss something in the lecture. This can help us to fill it when we check from textbook. Leave space also let us add other details or information more convenient and easily. We also can highlight or put question mark in the missing word in order to remind us to find out the answer. Put that in the note is also very important. At the beginning, I thought this was the last important tips and I didn't follow it. But after 1 month, I met some question in my computer science classes note taking. I decided to ask my lecturer before, but the missing that made me trouble. This problem caused me to spend many time to solve it. Write the date in the note is very important. The Cornell note taking and tips that I had learned from the listening class were very helpful. This method helps me to remember the materials of the lecturer and I can review my notes easily. I will compare my notes with my friends and check the transition of my notes from the textbook frequently in the CAP and the computer science classes that I had taken in this semester. Thank you for listening. Bye.